Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans, and sports entertainment fans, welcome to the No Shave Man Cave. I'm ElliJare. Woo! And you're not. Hey, who went to Wrestlemania? Anyone? Anyone want to put their hands up? I went. Hey, yo, who all went to WrestleMania? I really, really wish that we could have all hung out and had a good time because I freaking love the city of Philadelphia. Not the Eagles, don't get me twisted, but I tell you, going to WrestleMania was a bucket list item, and it is in the books. And Jay Tilley and I, shout out to Jay Tilley and all the logistics work that he put in to get us there, and just freaking awesome. Thank you to Penn's Landing, the whole crew over there at the Hilton. They were freaking awesome. And then, of course, you know, all of the amazing restaurants that we went and hit. And, of course, Pat and Gino's, we hit it up. And, you know, don't hate me for who I liked, but Gino's took it. Pat's bread was better, but all in all, freaking awesome. And then we went to DeGrazzi's at the end. Wow, really good, and their crust was amazing. We stayed down in Old Town, and it was really cool. So thank you to the city of Philadelphia, all the work that was done by the WWE, and you know everything they did. The only thing I would say is you probably want to get a wrestling fan for the VIP events to host it, because the team that was hosting it didn't know much about wrestling, didn't know much about the wrestlers that were in WrestleMania outside of The Rock, which WrestleMania was so much more than The Rock. And then they referred to everyone as superstar. Yes, they were WWE superstars, which I think we're going to slowly start moving away from a little bit, because you heard a lot of wrestling, the word wrestler brought up, and during Paul Heyman's speech, which broke the freaking internet, and the number one streamed Hall of Fame speech in WWE history, and you know the EC Dub and. You know, him saying to Stephanie, hey, I think you married the wrong Paul. So shout out to Paul E. Dangerously, Paul Heyman, Paul, no middle name Heyman, whoever the hell you're going to refer to yourself as. Ensure that you refer to yourself as Hall of Famer. And that speech alone should be enshrined in the Hall of Fame. So kudos to you and to everything that you've done in your career. And I can't wait to see what you're talking about as far as there's more to come, because I totally believe that. And yes, we've been on a ride. We went on a ride for 1,316 days with your tribal chief, not mine. And now my champion, Cody, the American Nightmare Rhodes, is rocking the Undisputed Universal Championship, which will be rebranded. And I'm fingers crossed. I'm not buying the title until Cody carries it, but it'll be something along the lines of the Winged Eagle, which, you know, if you're watching on YouTube, he's got an American Nightmare Factory title that was given to him when he departed AEW. So beautiful title, and hopefully it's a play on the Winged Eagle. And you know, to everybody behind the scenes, definitely they gave the fans what we wanted when we were talking about WrestleMania, right? So originally it was going to be The Rock, and The Rock was coming in as a babyface. Didn't think there was going to be much resistance. They shake hands in the ring, and you think, oh, well, it's a done deal. And then out comes Cody, and he's like, this is bullshit. And now here we are, April 11th. We're 3 days past WrestleMania, and 4 days past WrestleMania. Probably top 2 or 3 WrestleManias, I think, that I have witnessed, and I've been fortunate to watch them all. First one I've ever attended, and far and away one of the best, if not the best, Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. And the first hour was uninterrupted and really, really cool. I think that's sort of a precursor to what we're going to get when the Netflix thing comes around. So great job there. NXT was 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes was uninterrupted. Great show as well. WWE across the board. Friday Night SmackDown. Night 1, NXT Stand and Deliver. Night 2, Monday Night Raw. 211,924 souls put asses in seats to see Cody frickin' Rhodes, the American Nightmare, conquer and finish the story. And a super, super cool moment. And now, now the work begins, right? So now Cody's got the title. Everybody's emotionally invested. Can he hang on to us? Can he keep us invested and hang on? Cody's, he's going to be riding solo here for a minute. You've got Rollins, in all intents and purposes, will be going away a little while to heal up, which I totally think that he deserves, needs to heal up. And we're going to keep the story on the back burner of The Rock and the Anoa'i family and the more than one royal family. Cody Rhodes, your WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. And I can't wait to see what the title is going to look like, because I tell you, it's going to come out on Monday or Friday, or it'll get leaked on the web, and I'm copping it. I'm grabbing it, and I don't even feel bad about it, because this is an extremely historic event. Not only the work that Roman Reigns did to get to 1,316 days, he's number 4 in title reigns behind, all of that, and totally deserves, all the accolades. Do I think he's done carrying world titles? I don't think so, because there's definitely more meat on the bone when you talk about the bloodline. And now the work begins. Now the story can really start unraveling. And, is Jimmy and Jay, is that done? It didn't look resolved when the match ended. And sad to say, when Cody Rhodes was in the ring, the Bloodline rules match, and Jimmy comes out, super kicks for everybody, and gets speared off of the ramp by Jay. That was the most exciting moment in their interaction for the weekend. The match, I don't know why they were holding back. It's WrestleMania. It's Bloodline. It's part of a story. It's part of the greater whole good, right? And then Jay comes out. He's wrapped up, arm, ribs, and he comes out the victor to be the number 1 contender to face Damian Priest for the world title. So kudos to Damian Priest. Breaking news, I don't know if everybody saw Senior Money in the Bank, finally cashed it in and walked out the world champion after Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins in a fantastic match. And had it been a squash, that would have been even better. I think that would have been a freaking phenomenal story. And what I would have done is Drew McIntyre gets the victory, a quick squash, and we move on. And then Monday night, out comes Drew McIntyre gloating, and that would be when Damian Priest would cash it in, somehow come out the victor, because he was beat up from the feet up after a match with Seth Rollins. Oh, I'm beat up, I'm hurt. They could have wrapped him up like they did Jay for the number 1 contender match. But I don't have the pencil, and I'm not freaking mad at it, because I was there, And I can say I saw a cash-in for Money in the Bank in person, and I saw Seth Rollins drop the title and then Drew McIntyre get his WrestleMania moment, which I think is more important than anything for for wrestling fans, right? Everybody gets their sponsors and their during a tag match or during a four-way or during some wild match. Everybody, and I'm doing air quotes here, everybody gets their shit in, right? Well, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, they absolutely delivered a fantastic match. And then we wouldn't see Seth Rollins until the end of the night when we heard Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield, and like everybody's like coming unhinged. Oh my God. Did you or did you not think you were going to see John Dean Ambrose Moxley come down? I'm not going to lie. I thought they were pulling out all the stops and everything was worked out, that we were going to see the Shield come out, get their comeuppance, and we didn't. We didn't. It was, man, what a swerve. And we got to see Seth Rollins come out, and he laid himself out in order for Cody to get the victory. Whereas in the past, he was laying people out in order to get the victory. So this shows a huge, huge character swing. So when he comes back, he's repackaged. And is he this disgruntled, upset former champion who did everything he could to protect Cody? And where was Cody when he needed him? He shook his hand, and Cody said thank you. And Seth Rollins replied with, it's your turn. It's your time, baby. And, dude, I am in it to win it, and I cannot freaking stand it. So, again, kudos to Triple H, the entire team, for what they had going on as far as creative was concerned. And, one thing after another, and the other things upon things. You've got great stories that you can tell now with the tag team titles being split. You've got great stories that you can tell with a new Intercontinental Champion. Are we going to see a new and improved, air quotes, improved Chad Gable? I think we will. I think there's a freaking amazing tale to be told. And, here's Sami Zayn, 2 years in a row, having just moments upon moments. So he main evented night one with Kevin Owens last year, came out the victors to become the undisputed tag team champions over the Usos. And then we watched their story be told, and then they get split apart, and one goes to Friday, one goes to Monday. Then we go and we see Jey Uso come out and go, deuces, and then Cody uses his stroke to bring Jey over to Monday night, and now, there's another story that can be told. All along, Jey has been plotting to get even with Cody Rhodes because of something that he did as a kid, because they essentially, grew up together with Rikishi being on the road and Dusty being there, and so there's all kinds of stuff that you can unpack there. And then the oddity of it was we didn't see Rikishi. And, I just felt like there was a lot that could be done there with Rikishi. Well, hey, if there's a lot that could have been done, then there's a lot that can be done, right? So super excited with Tama Tonga. His New Japan time is up. Jacob Fatu, his time is up. Zilla is over there in Reality of Wrestling getting his wrestling on. That dude has got biceps like freaking most people's thighs, right? So super excited, again, to see what is going to come down the pipe with the Bloodline, because there is so much that you can do. You can involve Nia Jax. You can involve Naomi. You can involve, some of the other younger siblings, or, some of the cousins that may or may not be as well known. And then, of course, you've got this quiet storm brewing with Solo Sikoa. And, the whooping that he was putting on Cody until out came the guy you can't see, which was hysterical on Monday night when him, R-Truth, and The Miz, had a three-way dance. And, we can have a tag team match with the guy you can't see, which I think is freaking hilarious. So super cool. Got to see all the stuff. If you haven't had an opportunity to catch the WrestleMania and the things that is and was, definitely check out the ups and downs from my guy Simon on YouTube and WhatCulture team. They have got some great info and footage out there. And then Peacock, if you have Peacock, definitely check it out. Or if you're just looking to catch the highlights, the ups and downs can definitely scratch that itch. So quick overview of what Jay Tilley and I did, the No Shave Man Cave, another chapter in the book of our wrestling road trip. Super pumped to be able to take that trip with Jay Tilley and all of the WWE universe. Just freaking awesome. So please keep checking it out. And if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a sports entertainment fan, if you're a winner, if you're someone who enjoys events where there's a winner and a loser, or someone, something in the middle, I'm a huge fan of seeing title changes. I'm a huge fan of seeing titles being unveiled. And I got to see it all the way down to NXT is now going to have a North American Women's Champion. And just super cool. I'm a huge fan of the North American title. You can see it over my shoulder here. Very cool. Very, very beautiful title. It's, now we're going to have a North American Women's Champion. So super, super pumped for all of that is and will be within the WWE universe. So kudos to the WWE and the $1 trillion of sponsorship. Shout out to Cody, the American Nightmare Rhodes, for selling $1 million of merch. I am guilty. I participated in that number. Got a couple of T-shirts to include the T-shirt that says, not this one, but that says I was there. So, can't freaking believe how amazing it was. So keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for checking us out here at the No Shave Man Cave. On behalf of Jay Tilley, I'm ElliJare. Until next time, friends, fam, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.